So congratulations, you've made it this far. This should be fairly straightforward to understand because a lot of the things that you do in business and when you solve business problems and you see certain scenarios happen or unfold in real life, you know, as a human being, you think like this and kind of in terms. And so computers can be programmed very similar. And so, you know, if you get over the shock of, oh my God, I'm doing programming or this is coding and this is hard, you just look at it in realistic life. So here's the thing, you know, if this, do that. So if your employee shows up late for work, you may have a conversation with them to tell them they need to show up on time. If that continues to happen, then you write them up and put them on a PIP or personal improvement plan. Or if they do their job really, really well, you may congratulate them or send a congratulatory email about a job well done. So as I'm talking about just real world scenarios, you can see how this logic is performed by human beings and just what we do every day. So this should be really, really easy to get. And so there's this other part that, you know, if this, do that, else, if that doesn't exist, then just do something, you know, do this other thing kind of as a default path. So, you know, maybe if, I don't know, your kids haven't gotten any bad grades in a long time, you take them out to get a nice ice cream, you know, once a month. And, you know, that's kind of a great time to do with the family. But at the same time, it's also a kind of a reward type thing as well. So anyway, the point is, you know, that's the one scenario. Now there's this other scenario that when this condition exists, or when this is like something, then do something else, all right? Or then do that. I could go along and continue to make up stupid explanations, but I think you get the point here. So let's take a closer look at here. So here in programming, let's say you have a form on your website and somebody's filling out information to download maybe one of your white papers or your marketing information, or I don't know, you've incentivized them to give you their email, but you don't want to take Gmail emails because, you know, maybe it's a competitor and you want to at least try to make sure who they are. And so you will not accept emails. And so you're going to run some logic on that email value, and you're going to say, I don't want to accept any emails if there's Gmail that's used in the email address. And if there is, I just want to show an alert to the user telling them that they need to use a real company email. And so this is kind of geeky or codey because I'm not showing you a specific low code, no code platform. It's hard to do that. So I'm just using what's called pseudo logic, but the formatting is really similar to what it would look like in code. Don't worry. You don't need to learn how to do this code per se, because it's not real. It's just really plain English. The low code, no code platform will essentially guide you through a lot of this stuff. Okay, so if the email value contains Gmail, then we want to show an alert. Please use a company email address. Otherwise, if it doesn't have Gmail, don't do anything. Just continue. So essentially, there is no default. Essentially, you wouldn't use the else, but I just wanted to include the else here in this example so that you can kind of see the scenario unfold. So that's all that you would do here. And that's really what branching and conditions and decision tree logic is, that if this unfolds, then do that. If the person answers this way, then show them this screen, or take them to, let them do this operation, or take them down a different path. And so you're going to use this almost constantly in your applications, in your low code, no code platform, in your marketing, in your landing pages, in whatever, right? Because, you know, you're looking for something to happen, and when it does, then you're going to do something else. So this is probably the most common thing to understand in any type of computerized workflow, process automation, or whatever. Okay, so that's it for this video. We'll see you in the next one.